Yes, that is. Climbed a mountain over 1,400 units. There you are. So thankfully, this one was flat enough at the top. It wasn't like the other one. The other one, the first one we went to, it was like a spike, so your ship probably couldn't land on there. Is the animal trying to get me for real? Are you serious? Oh my God! He climbed up a 1,400 meter freaking. Are you serious? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Jason here, and this is gonna be our Adrift walkthrough for No Man's Sky. I can't even speak right now. I'm so excited. So, the Adrift expedition is running from December 11th until December 25th, Christmas. Now, keep in mind, that is going to be early on Christmas, so don't wait until December 25th to get this done. We have 7 days left as of Wednesday, so get in here, get it done. You get 1 week. 1 week until we have... Oh, my God, it's only 1 week until Christmas? Holy... I just realized that. My God, 1 week until Christmas. Well, I got to get this thing done. All right, let's get it done. So 1 week at the time of this recording. You might be watching this over the weekend or whatever. Just keep in mind, you have until December 25th, but that's going to be early. We're talking like December 25th early in the morning. That's when it switches over to the next one. So depending on your time zone, that might be 2 o'clock in the morning. It might be 4. It might be 8 o'clock in the morning, but it's going to be early in the morning. Keep that in mind. So let's jump in here and get it done. This is not a difficult expedition. I kind of like this one because you're on your own. All the systems you go into are abandoned, meaning that there was an alien presence and then they all left. So there's that. Oh my God, there it goes. Boom, it took a second to load in. And so we can find the, there's going to be base computers shouldn't say base computers. There's going to be station computers that you can trade with, but they have designed items. Like in a normal space station, you have a whole bunch of stuff. In these ones for the expedition, they have preset items. Like they normally don't sell technology upgrade random packages. If you go to a pirate station, sure. But now for the expedition, they will. Also, keep in mind that for the expedition, they do change the rules sometimes. The first one you're going to notice right when you get in here is you have to fix your ship. But you're going to need special materials in order to fix your ship. Not the normal, hey, you just need a metal plating and, oh, you just need dihydrogen. No, you need some extra stuff in there. So that is what we're going to do from the beginning. We're going to go look around for materials. But if you want to check anytime you want to check your milestone, press pause, go to your expedition tab, and here's all the milestones you have to do for this game mode. Remember, expeditions means you're trying to do all of these to get rewards. And if you complete a phase, you get a cool reward. Every different phase has a different reward. And if you complete all the phases, your final reward is going to be the Iron Vulture. That is the big one. It is a hauler ship, and it looks really, really cool. But that's a special ship. It's a unique ship, but you have to do all of the phases before you can get it. So we're going to start off with locating our starship. We have to make an advanced mining laser. Now, keep in mind, we can't make that right now because we get the advanced mining laser as a reward for finding our ship. That is the key to remember. Any rewards you get for completing these little milestones is probably going to be used for a later milestone, so don't get rid of that stuff. You're probably going to need it, so as a general rule, don't get rid of anything you get from these milestones. You know, we need to install a personal refiner. We're going to get that from making our laser. See, look at, we need to do these first 3 in order. So we know our ship is over here, 700 units away, 758, but we're going to need materials. So let's grab as much materials as we can. I will say right off the bat, you want to look for copper because we're going to need copper to fix our stuff. You're also going to need some dihydrogen crystals. These blue crystals, you're going to need a lot of them. So as we're running along, pick them up, pick them up, pick them up. Now, there is also another milestone later on. I believe it's in 2. Maybe 3. Yep, 3. We have to scan 16 different plants. And then, in number 5, we need to discover 24 creatures. So keep those in mind as well. So, as you're going along, scan the plants, scan the animals, because we're going to need to do that. Now, a lot of these cool milestones you can get done in the first system. So you can do that. If you want to just kind of tool around and go slow, you can totally do that. The first system's going to have most of what you need for all of the expedition. But, you know, you still need to move. You need to go to different areas. Like there's one for finding exotic animals. That's going to be not in this system, so we're going to have to go somewhere else. But, you know, for the most part... Oh, my God. This guy wants to be a jerk. Really? You want to be a jerk? I'm going to scan you, and then I'm going to murder you. You leave me alone. You chose this, not me. Why would you do that? And the other thing is, when you scan items, you get a little bit of cash. They don't give you very much. Like, okay, I'm looking at $200. It's not very much in No Man's Sky. However, the other thing you want to look for is... Look at that. Boom, right there. It says unidentified, so I have not scanned this rock yet. However, it says ferrite dust, and then underneath it, it says analyze with question marks on it. If I scan that thing, now when I break it open, I'll get ferrite dust and dihydrogen. So you get an extra material if you scan stuff. So as a general rule, you want to scan everything. I don't usually because I'm lazy, but it does help you out a ton when you're getting double materials. You're not going to get a lot of that secondary one. Usually it's like 1 or 2, but if you're breaking like 100 rocks, that's 1 or 200 of that little material. So it adds up over time for sure. Let's see what we got going on in here. Ooh, we got some magnetized ferrite. I'll take that. And you guys know I like to organize my inventory. That way I know where everything is. I know, I'm crazy. These are special. Ammo and stuff goes over here. You can also move around your technology. Remember, if you have a jetpack upgrade with a jetpack, it actually gives you a bonus. So put that down here and put a jetpack upgrade next to it. And boom, yellow highlight. That's what you want. So you want to put your similar upgrades together. Same thing for your starship. We're too far away. But the other thing is to keep in mind, we need to fix our starship. So all these broken nodules, we're going to have to fix them anyway as part of a milestone. So I might as well get a head start on that. Start picking up those materials now. So speaking of that, we do need to find some copper before we get to our ship, because I want to be able to just get in my ship and get the heck out of here. We don't have any copper around here, and we have cursed dust. We have cursed dust. Really, gonna be a jerk? I'm just, man, chill out, buddy. I don't see any copper around me. Man, I got an unlucky spawn. Remember, your spawns are randomized for this planet. It'll be all on the same planet, but the planets are pretty big in No Man's Sky, so you could be stuck in a bad spot like me where there's no copper around. That's all right. We'll find some copper. Grab this right here. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure this is all good. We're going to need a lot of dihydrogen. That's why I'm trying to grab as much as I possibly can. And the other stuff. Oh, yeah, and keep in mind, these big old snappy plants, they count as a plant. So that goes towards your scanning plant. So you can't do more than one, but you can. The same thing goes for oxygen and sodium. So if you see these oxygen plants, scan it first because it will count towards your milestone. So do it. Get that thing done. Makes it easier. Here we go. Got some good oxygen out of there. And do I see a buried thing? I do. Crystal sulfide. I'll take... No, that's not crystal sulfide. Oh, we do need crystal sulfide, actually. Wait a minute. We do. There's water down here. We're going to need crystal sulfide for later. So we're doing a lot of stuff early. You might not have any water near you, but just keep in mind, if you find water, number one, there's going to be plants in here, so they count towards your plant milestone. There's going to be animals. They count towards your animal milestone. And we're going to need some sodium. We're going to need some salt. We're going to need some crystal sulfide if we can find it. Oh, is it underground? I'm not worried about that then. We'll find plenty later on, so I'm not too worried about it. But, you know, animals, plants, that'll help. Get all these, get all this, get all this. All right. We have any freaking copper deposit? Thank God, we found some copper. So if you don't find copper immediately next to you, just walk a little bit. It's going to be all over the place. You just might not be exactly where it is. So that's fine. I'm going to have to do a little bit of a walk for mine. And we got an animal. Man, all the animals are angry on this planet. Man. Let's see if I can scan that. Just get my my plants going. Now, another thing you can do is on this initial planet, the caves are going to have a ton of carbon. If you're looking for carbon and condensed carbon, Go into the caves. Let's scan this exploder. This counts as a hazardous flora, hazardous plant. So we'll pick him real fast and then kill him, because killing him is a milestone. So you do have a milestone. Let me see. Eliminate hazardous flora in phase 5. It's basically kill the plants that are trying to kill you. So we have to do that. I think there's 6 of them, so let's just keep that going. I want to get my oxygen first, though. That way I can pop him. Done. Keep moving towards our copper over here. So you can find caves anywhere in general. The secret to do that is, if you really want to look for a cave, look for a subterranean relic. Because subterranean relics are either at the mouth of a cave or inside of a cave. They will not spawn on the surface. Well, they shouldn't. They can, but it'll be a weird bug. But 90% of the time, they'll be underground. I don't see any. Dang it. Oh, we got a couple of exploders over here. Get these guys. That way I can get all this stuff done. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. All the oxygen I'll need. And then take them out. Oh, refill it. We're going to need some carbon. That's why you want carbon. You want a lot of carbon. Go into a cave. Give me that. And boom. All right. Keep moving, keep moving. Oh, wait a minute. Cave? Nope. Anytime I see like a little ridge, I think it's a cave. I'm like, oh man, it's a cave. No, it's not a cave. But yeah, keep looking around. There's another hazardous plant. Now you can pick these big snapper guys. You have to get really close, and it's really difficult to do, but you can do it. Like this. It's really close, really, really gentle, and boom, there you go. So you can do it. It's easier just to find the exploding ones because those are way nicer to pick. Oh, there's my copper over here. Let's grab it. With another snappy. So whenever it comes to these snapping ones, I don't even try to pick it. It's not worth it, really. You only get one little stack of oxygen in the middle, and you're probably going to get killed. Oh, look at that! Hazardous flora. We got that one done easy. You're probably going to get... You're going to take... Oh, my God. There's a lot of animals around here. You're probably going to take damage trying to pick it, so I just get rid of those guys. Don't do it. I don't need this. Leave me alone. I just want to get the copper. Where are you at? Oh, there's an animal over there. All right. Let's get our copper since we're here. Grab all this. Beautiful. That is not enough copper. We got 56. Not enough. So we're definitely have to look for more of that. We need silicate powder, so we'll keep that. We need more than 56. Sodium deposit. We're gonna need that, but we need copper. Really, sodium you can find all over the place. I really just need copper. Sodium. Don't come at me, plant. Give me that oxygen. Give me that sodium. Oh, I should have scanned that. So if you already picked the plant, it will not let you scan it because you've picked it. Get out of here. So if I try to scan this this sodium, oh no, it will. Okay, never mind. Well, never mind. You can still scan it after you. It used to not be that way. Oh my God, that's kind of nice. All right, I'm getting old. They're changing things on me. So yeah, if you pick a plant, don't worry about it. You can still scan it and get that point. You can't scan like the cactus. You see it just says cactus flesh. You can't scan those. Those do not count, quote unquote, as plants. We have any more freaking copper around here? My God, we don't have any copper, do we? Got sodium. Well, here, let's head towards these hungering tendrils. This Titan worm burrow. That is another milestone. Again, you can get a lot of these milestones done in the first planet, even on the first system. So it might not be on this planet, but we can go to a different planet and get most of the stuff done. So just keep that in mind. Just kind of truck around a little bit, and you're going to find a lot of stuff. I'm just looking for copper. That's what I need, dang it. How is it that I am in the one spot that has no copper? What is... Would you please? I don't like killing you guys. Leave me alone. But yeah, so I found the one spot that has no copper on it, huh? Is that what's going on here? I think so. Well, let's keep going. Grab some sodium, because we will need that. We're gonna need some carbon, so let's do that. I haven't found a cave yet. We're gonna need some ferrite dust. So we do need to take out the hungering tendrils. Where are you at? Right here. Boom. Phase 5. You only need to take out 5 hungering tendrils. In general, these little eggs right here, this Titan worm burrow, will have 3 of them. So you're going to have to do 2 of these burrows in order to get your 5 tendrils, because they only have 3 each. Let's see if we get close enough. They should pop out. There you go. And just shoot them from a distance, but keep in mind they will spit at you, so just keep moving. Easy. Now, once you kill the first worm, the biological horrors will come out. The crazy alien-looking things will come out and attack you, but as long as you keep moving, you'll be okay. Just keep moving. Don't stand still. If you stand still, that's when they get you. Boom. That's 3 of them, and it's gone. So when the egg disappears, that means all the worms have been killed in this location. So that was 3 of them. So we just need to find some more copper. First deposit. So how? How is this even possible? I have no copper here. Sodium deposit. Well, there's a worm burrow over there. So let's go that way. How is it possible that I found the only section of this map, this planet, that has no copper? I got one little tiny deposit with 50 in it. How? How is that possible? See if there's any animals under here. Nope. All right. Let's go. And we just need a couple of worms over here. Now, keep in mind, when you kill these worms, these hungering tendrils, they will give you flesh rope. You can also pick up their eggs, and those will all give you nanites. So you definitely want to pick those up if you can. As we get closer, I'll show you what I mean by the eggs. This guy over here on the left. So when you kill him, you get the ropes automatically, but then look at it. He dropped a little egg right here. Pick this thing up. The vial spawned. And you're good to go. So those will all turn into nanites. You want to pick those up if you can. Again, if you're like in a rush or if you're like you're panicked and you're getting messed up, just get out of here. Don't worry about it. You don't need them. It's just a bonus. Hey, don't hit me. I'm trying to get your egg here. There you go. They will disappear and despawn after about a minute. So if you just sit there, it will, if you let it sit there, it'll just go away. Keep that in mind. I think I saw a cave down here earlier. So while we're hiding from all the monsters, let's go down into this cave. Is that what I saw? No. I would have sworn I saw a cave. Am I losing my mind here? Maybe not. Maybe I thought it was a cave. It was just a, a hole. Could have sworn I saw one. Probably did, and I just can't see it again. Oh, there it is. There it is. So this is not a really good cave, but it should have cobalt. There you go. It has cobalt in it, which we need, but it also has these little plants right here. So these plants are very, very good for carbon. Scan them out. And now we're going to get carbon and condensed carbon from it, but watch this. I'm going to pop one. I just got 123 carbon from one of these little plants. It is crazy how much carbon and condensed carbon you get. So if you're looking for that, you want a good stash of it, just hit a cave on this first planet. It is freaking glorious. Look at all this. I'm going to walk out of here with like 1,000 carbon easy. So, yeah. 1,900 carbon. I got 300 because again, your secondary material doesn't give you as much. So my secondary material is the condensed carbon. This is the number 2 material, but we are still getting a lot of it. 300 is still good. So get all the, and then we'll get the cobalt from here. And not a lot of cobalt, but let's scan this and see what the secondary is. Usually tritium. It is... Oh, dihydrogen this time. Usually you'll get some tritium. Sometimes you'll get silver. Dihydrogen is pretty good, though. All right. We got that. We're good. Come on, cobalt, or, not cobalt. Copper. Oh, we're going to need this for later on. So if you happen to run by a wheat, hepaloid wheat, pick that up. We're going to need that later on, but that's for later. Don't even worry about it now. Just keep it, and we'll put it on our ship, and we'll hold on to it for later on. That way we don't have to worry about finding it later on. I mean, it's all over the place. You will eventually just run into it at a different planet, but if you see it, might as well grab it, right? Copper. Are you serious? How far am I? I'm already like over 5 minutes away from my ship, and I still haven't found any freaking copper. Killing me. I got you, okay. I didn't scan that plant. Seriously. All I'm trying to do is find some copper, and they don't want to give it to me. My God, you guys are probably going to be able to start up the game and find your copper before I finish this video. Cursed deposit. Oh, wow. Well, we can find copper in other places as well. So I don't want to do it, but we can do it. It'll be a pain in the butt, but we can do it that way as well. Let's look around one more time. My God, yeah, they really don't want to give me copper. That is a big mountain right there. Might need to use that. Let's go back to our ship. We know where our ship is. Let's go. Do our health there. Oh, plants right there. There we are. Scanning everything down here. And if you want gold, you can open up these pearls. You see these little purple shells. Armored clams. You get the pearl right out of it. No copper. Of course not. Why would you have copper for me? Let's make our way back to our ship. I'm going to go a little bit of a wide circle. That way maybe we can run into some copper. Getting my oxygen up, because we're going to need this for later as well. So we did get our worms. We get 3 wriggling attack and writhing manuscript. Those you can get rid of. You don't really need those. So these manuscript, the worm skin folio, is a cool collectible, but it's not needed for the expedition. You can get rid of both of these if you need to. If you have no room or whatever, you can. You can also eat the wriggling tack, the biscuit, if you like. So you can do that as well. But yeah, you don't need any of that stuff for the expedition. Is that cursed deposit? Yeah, seriously, we're not going to have any, are we? No siree, huh? No carbon around here. Or copper around here, huh? That's alright. Let's get some worms. We'll get some more nanites. That'll get that done pretty easy. Take these guys out. There we go. Get our worm folio. Give me that. Beautiful. And we could get the egg out of this one. Yep, there it is. Vile spawn. Thank you. First dust. Alright, I'm going to give it up. We don't have any copper around me. So there are ways to get copper. You're going to have to sacrifice your rockets if you want to do that. So it's a sacrifice, but it's not that big of a deal because you don't need your rockets on your space ship. However, they're kind of nice to have, and I hate doing this. But you gotta do what you gotta do if you need to. So let's do this. Let's just keep going here. I mean, also while you're out and about, dig up anything you can sell for money. Ooh, I got a double buried technology there. I'll take that. You know, so just try to think of stuff you can use to make money at the space station. Because it's, again, it's going to have a trading terminal. It's just not going to have all the normal stuff that you would normally get. All right, let's go. Just keep going. Just keep going. We have a good amount of everything, really. I mean, look at that. 1,000 oxygen, 2,000 copper, or cobalt. Not cobalt, carbon. Good Lord. My brain's not working. I'm so upset about my copper that my brain's not working. Alrighty. Grab that. Let's go to our ship. Let's get to our ship. Get this thing done. Buried technology. Boom, boom, boom. And there you are. And mine is next to just a general shelter. So mine's not next to any special location. Yours might be next to a good location, like a abandoned building, perhaps. That's going to have eggs around it. You should do that, but I don't have anything here. Let's get into our ship. It's going to tell you, hey, everything's broken. You got to fix that. So for our launch thruster, you need magnetized ferrite and deuterium. That's totally different. The normal recipe would be dihydrogen jelly and, oh God, is it a hermetic seal? So yeah, we're already screwed up on that. So we need deuterium. That is the hard one. That's one a lot of people are going to be confused about. Deuterium is a more advanced material. However, for getting to your ship, you do get a advanced mining laser. So let's do that. We're going to install this thing. We need a hermetic seal, copper. That's why we were looking for our copper, and metal plating. I couldn't find any copper. So a way to get copper without having to mine it up is if you sacrifice your rocket launcher, you're going to get 100 copper and 50 condensed carbon. Get rid of it. If you destroy it, there you go. I just got 100 copper and 50 condensed carbon. I hate doing that, but you got to do what you got to do. So now I should have enough copper to make my advanced mining beam. I do. I need to make a hermetic seal and 2 metal platings. Let's do that really fast. Hermetic seal right here. And 2 metal platings. And done. There we are. So now we can make our advanced mining beam. Done, done, done. That's easy. That's a weapon. We need to move that out of the way. Weapon, weapon, weapon. There we go. Boom. All right, so now we've gotten that second milestone to install an advanced mining beam. There you go. So let's go accept that reward. So that one is going to give us the personal refiner, the backpack refiner. That's what we're looking for. That is what we need in order to fix our ship. That's why all this stuff is interlinked. That's why it's such a pain when you don't have any freaking copper like me. Is that copper right in front of me? Is that what I see over there? Wait a minute. Is that copper? Is that copper up there? Are you? Hey guys, there's copper in front of my ship. Why didn't it show up earlier? I swear I looked at that dang thing. All right, editing Jason's gonna go through and watch me look right at it and just ignore it like 15 times. Man, are you? I just sacrificed my freaking rocket. I mean, it's not a big deal. You don't need your rockets on your ship, but man, it's nice to have them. And there was literally copper right here. I swear I didn't see that. I am losing my mind here, you guys. Well, there's copper here. Let's get some more copper. We're going to need it for chromatic metal and stuff anyway, so we needed more. I was just going to hopefully bank on going to another planet and finding some. You know, because you don't have to stay on this one planet, but I mean, since it's here, and since I just saw it while I was in my ship looking out the cockpit, dang it. Well, let's grab this. And we can also check and see how tall this mountain is, because there is a milestone for climbing up a really, really tall mountain. This one might not be tall enough, but you never know. So let's do this. We're going to grab the bottom first. That way we can flatten this off. There we go. Do not use the flatten multi-tool thing, by the way. That will just get rid of it, but it won't give you the materials. So what I mean by that is, like, you know, I'll show you on this little piece on the bottom. So there's some copper right here. If I flip over to my flatten, it will flatten the area, right? And I'll be able to get all that stuff. I will get silicate powder for that. However, it does not work on deposits. So if I try to flatten this, oh my god, I did get some. Oh, did they change that as well? Oh my god, they're changing the rules. It used to be it wouldn't give you any deposit stuff. Oh. Well, there you go. I don't know if it's going to get better or worse, so I always just use my normal beam. But you can use the flatten now. Okay. I'm getting proved wrong left and right up here. Holy moly. Man, you know, as a brand new player to No Man's Sky, it's always cool to find these cool tips. Oh my god. Wow. I am losing it, guys. I've been playing way too much Valheim, I think. My god, I am losing my mind. All right, well, we got this. So this should be enough. And then we have a milestone for climbing a mountain. I think it's 1,400 meters high or 1,400 feet, whatever you want to use. Your own measurements. We got this and done. So, if you want to make it easy on yourself, all you have to do is find it in your list. So, where are you at? At least a mountain of at least 1,400 units. So if you want to see how high you are, bottom right-hand side of the screen. I'm at 305 right now. I need to get to 1,400. So the cool thing about mountains in No Man's Sky is as long as you're going vertical, it will not use your jetpack fuel. See, look at that. My fuel is not going down because I'm going vertical. I don't think this mountain's going to be high enough, but we're going to find out. I'm going to jump off the top. But yeah, so you can do this. Just keep using your jetpack as long as you're facing the surface. That is a cool tip. If you get too far away or if you look left or right, it will start using your fuel. So just make sure you're pushed right up against the cliffside, and you should make... Oh, man, I might make it, actually. You know what? This might be tall enough. This might be tall enough because we're almost halfway there, and we still got... Oh, my life support's going to drain. I should have checked my life support before I took off, you guys. So your jetpack will use life support. So what we got, I'm going to have to stop for a second and do that. So what we have to do now is, let's see if I can make it. Once I start taking actual damage to my health, then we're going to definitely have to stop. Oh, yep, see it? It's draining. We're still going up. I can't tell where I'm at, though. 700, we're more than halfway up. Come on. My god, this is a tall mountain. Yeah, look, I can't even see the top still. I'm still too far away from the top. This is probably going to be tall enough. Because we're going to be at least at 1,000. If I don't die before then. All right, you know, I might chicken out. And just use my terrain manipulation. Oh, no, we're at the top. So we're at what? Oh, let me refill my health. There we go. So what are we at? We're at 943. Dang it. So, oh my god, there's a mountain right there. That one will be tall enough right there. That one will be tall enough for sure. Because we're already at 1,000 here. That one is way taller than this. That's probably 2,000 over there. But we have our multi-tool. We have our, oh yeah, I forgot to get my reward. Guys. Install the personal refiner. Duh, let's do that real fast. So we're going to do the refiner in our backpack. We need condensed carbon, oxygen, and metal plating. We can do all the 3 of those. So we need 2 metal plating. Let's do that. 2, and now we're done. Now we have our backpack refiner, the best addition to this game by far. Now, if you want to make the deuterium, that's what we're here for, right? Deuterium. If you want to make deuterium, you need to make sure to get your backpack refiner. And then you need to mix the silicate powder and the dihydrogen. If you mix those 2 items, it turns into deuterium. There you go. So that's what you want to do. Mix those 2 items and you're good. Let's see, how much do we need? We need 45 deuterium. So we have to get 45. I'm going to stop it at 45. Because you don't need more than that. You're good on that. There we go. 45 done. So we don't need any more. We're good. So yeah, we're good. Let's go. Yep, we made our refiner. Beautiful. Or yeah, we made our fuel. So let's do that. We're going to get life support gel for that milestone. Powerful life support upgrade and movement upgrade, a jetpack upgrade. Yes. I'll take all of those. So where is that? There it is. Life support and a jetpack. It's a B level. That's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's, you know, it's still an addition. So we need to get to that mountain, I think. Let's go over to that mountain. Look at that. Beautiful. So I probably won't be able to land on it because, you know, your ship in No Man's Sky sucks at landing in general. Oh my God. Look at how far I had to fall. My God. Look at this. I'm still going. It's going to take me 1.5 years to get to the top of that mountain if I can't land on it. There. All righty. Oh, we also need waypoints, I believe. So let's do this one. I don't know if we need waypoints, but you know what I mean. I always get them because I'm always freaking out on which milestone we need for which expedition. Anyway, get back in here. So we should have our engine done. Ferrite, magnetized ferrite, and deuterium. And then our engine is broken. We need a hermetic seal and metal plating. We can make both of those. Hermetic seal, metal plating. Done and done. So our ship is fixed. It is good to go. We also have a suspicious packet, a random packet of technology. Everyone's going to have this packet. However, your packet's going to be different than mine. I'm going to open mine up, and I got a jetpack upgrade. You will get a different upgrade most likely. Those are randomized packages. Sometimes it's a jetpack. Sometimes it's something else. You never know what you're going to get. It's Forrest Gump style. All right. Remember the flesh ropes we talked about earlier? If we put those in a refiner... Where you at? There you are. They turn into nanites. So that's why you want to collect those. Those automatically go into your inventory, so you're good on that. But remember the eggs as well. The vials spawn. They turn into it as well. Look at that. Boom. So we just got 750 nanites. Just like that. I think it was 700. But yeah, we're good. Let's go see if we can get up to that mountain. So not the one in front of us. That's the one we just did. This one over here. This big spike. Now, again, the ships in No Man's Sky do not like to land on anything that's not like a mile flat and has like a pillow for it to land on. Oh, my God. But this might be flat enough at the top. Please. It is! It is flat enough. Thank God. Look at that. Oh, my God. Beautiful. That should be it, right? Yes, that is. Climbed a mountain over 1,400 units. There you are. So thankfully, this one was flat enough at the top. It wasn't like the other one. The other one the first one we went to, it was like a spike, so your ship probably couldn't land on there. Is the animal trying to get me for real? Are you serious? Oh my God! He climbed up a 1,400 meter freaking. Are you serious, sir? This is not cool. Are you kidding me? I literally climbed the tallest mountain in the region to get away from you. What in the hell? All right, so that was fun. we got our climbing a mountain that's 1,400 meters up. We got a prepackaged coolant network unit, supreme thermal protection, and personal force field plan. So we got all of those. So let's do that. Thermal protection is going to be for my heat protection. There we go. There we go. And, I also got a teleport receiver for my ship. We also can start doing this. So we have copper. We needed the copper, remember, earlier. Let's fix our ship. We're going to fix all these busted up ones. Condensed carbon. Beautiful. We need an ion battery. That's what we got the cobalt for. Remember the cave? We were breaking those rocks for cobalt? Battery. Done and done. So that's easy enough with oxygen. Then we need more magnetized ferrite. We can make that. But we also need to fix our multi-tool as well. Sodium nitrate. Cobalt! Oh my god, I'm 3 off. Are you serious? Nanotubes and hermetic seal. We can make those. Hermetic seal. Nanotubes. So let's fix that. I can't believe I'm 3 of the cobalt off. Are you kidding me? Chromatic metal and sodium nitrate. So we need sodium nitrate. So we collected sodium. If you actually refine sodium, it will turn into sodium nitrate. Very, very awesome. Well, that's why, again, the backpack refiner is the best addition to this game, and you really don't want to run without it. Let's do that. This is over here. Oh yeah, this is gonna go on our ship because we don't need that yet. That's on our ship. That's on our ship. That's on our ship. That's on our ship. All the stuff we don't need currently in our inventory, we can just put on our ship. 60. I think that's enough. Let's look. 40 for that one, so probably 40 for the other one as well. So yeah. So we needed 80, technically 80 sodium nitrate. So we can do that now. That's fixed. And now we just need these 2. Chromatic metal we can do easy because we have copper. We need copper to make chromatic metal. So let's pull out the rest of our sodium nitrate. Let's throw in half of our copper, so 249. That'll turn into chromatic metal. And we currently need magnetized ferrite and 60, so we're good on that. Let's refill this while we're doing all of this. No, not oxygen. What are you doing to me? There we go. Do and make, do and mend. So actually we did fix all of our stuff. So there is a milestone for fixing your multi-tool in your ship. Repair your vital equipment. So that doesn't mean everything. Obviously that doesn't mean everything because I have 2 pieces broken on my multi-tool and 1 on my ship. As long as you fix everything but 3. Now you do need to get a majority of it done, and I would recommend totally fixing it anyway. However, you don't need to fix it for the milestone. Speaking of that, that should be empty. Here we are. So let's do our multi-tool here. I do highly recommend you fix it anyway, just because it's nice having all these things open so you can install upgrades on them. You're going to need the room, so why not utilize it? Oh, we can also make some gold out of that, so let's do that. I don't think we need a pearl, so we can just take the gold out. And I think that's it. We can accept that reward. We're going to get a multi-tool upgrade, multi-tool inventory slot, and salvage data times 40 and component crafting blueprints. So yeah, we're upgrading our multi-tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. And we got all the blueprints to make stuff. Keep in mind, look at that solar mirror. We need to make one of those later on, so keep that in mind. You want to get this done early because we're going to need a solar mirror later on. All right, man, we are just rocking and rolling, you guys. So we need to leave the planet. We need to visit the space station, warp to a new system, and destroy asteroids. So leaving the planet and going to the space station and the asteroids are all going to be in the same go. So if we leave the planet, that'll be our first milestone. And we should see some asteroids around pretty quickly. And if not, there's a secret to this, you guys. The space station generally always has an asteroid field near it. So if you don't know where an asteroid field is, generally they pop up nearby a space station. However, if you're flying through space, just stop. Give it a second to pop in. There you go. So they will be pretty close as you're flying around in space. So let's get our asteroids. We need to kill 30 of them. And you can always aim for... It doesn't matter which asteroids you destroy. As long as you get 30 of them total, you're good to go. So this is where I would be using my rockets, but I destroyed them earlier to get my copper that I did not need. Damn it. However, you could use your rockets to blow up the big ones really quickly. Yeah, see how it took me forever to get it with my just my photon cannon? So you can do it with your photon cannon. It's just more of a pain, and, you know, rockets are easier. And you can switch between. That way you don't overheat one. Like, go to my photon cannon, use that until it gets hot, and then... switch over to my rockets, use that one. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. We're dealing. We got it. We're good. All right, asteroids are done. So now let's go to the space station. So this is where we can sell some stuff. We have some stuff to sell. We also, oh yeah, we have our milestone for doing that. So leaving the planet, we have a milestone that is going to give us a supreme scanning upgrade and a powerful launch thruster for our ship. That's good. So let's do that. Launch thruster, beautiful. Scanning upgrade. That way, whenever we scan an animal, it'll give us more money or rocks or whatever. Specifically for this one, it's flora and mineral. So rocks and plants will give us more money. Every upgrade's different. This one is not even going to give us a bonus at all. It's just literally a recharge time and scan radius for our scanner. So that's great. But we also have the asteroids. We're going to get warp cells for our ship. Starship inventory upgrades and surge batteries. We need all those things. So definitely going to be using that. Alrighty. Oh yeah, while I'm thinking about it, we need cobalt. We don't have any of that, but we also need magnetized ferrite. So we can do that with regular ferrite dust. If you refine it, it turns into pure ferrite. And if you refine pure ferrite, it turns into magnetized ferrite. Yeah, see, look, we're right next to the space station, and look at this, asteroid field. So it's kind of like an easy way, or an easy thing to remember. If you need an asteroid field, just fly towards the space station. I'd say 90% of the time, you're going to find a couple of space stations here and there, but a majority of space stations have an asteroid field nearby. Oh, what's going on here? The station's automatic repeater beacon broadcasts a sharp burst of static, powerful enough to automatically engage my starship's communicator. I wait for a follow-up message, but there's nothing but silence. The airwave's dead. Let's disconnect that thing. All right, something's going on here. It's abandoned. So we need to go interact with the terminal. So this is what the original space stations back in 2016 looked like. I mean, they weren't red. They were just blue-colored, but this is what they look like. Because when No Man's Sky originally released, they couldn't do a lot of aliens around, and they definitely did not walk around. So you walk up here, and there would be one alien that would be at a desk, and that was it. That was it. So, yeah. Now we have a lot of cool stuff going on with space stations. They are completely revamped. Let's sell some stuff first to make some money. So it should be all in my spaceship. There we are. And we need the hypnotic eye. Do not sell that. We don't need the save beacon. If you want to keep it, you can. I like to sell it to get it out of my inventory. We don't need the nip buds. Get them out of here. We don't need the wriggling attack. We don't need the meat. We don't need the salvage data. We do not need this. You can sell that and make a ton of money. Or if you need a little bit of nanites, they do 15 nanites per salvage data. I will say it's way more beneficial to sell it for money, but you do you. Whatever you want to do with it, I would just recommend doing it for money. All right, and we're going to buy. Now, I would highly recommend the first thing you want to buy is all the carbon you can. You want to buy all the fecium you can. We're going to need this for later on. And then if you need, like, pugnium is always good to have on hand. Rusted metal turns into ferrite dust, so that's always good to have on hand. And if you have anything left, what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice some upgrades. I will say buy 5 or 6 of these, whatever you can afford. These are sacrificed. So the packet of arms is a sacrificial thing. So let's do this. We're going to open it up in our backpack inventory. Open this up. So this will give you weapon upgrades. However, if you get a ship upgrade like this one, install it in your ship. Doesn't matter what it is. Delete it. Because when you delete a ship weapon upgrade, it gives you cadmium. This is what we need for later on, you guys. So definitely, you need to get that cadmium for later on. We're going to refine this rusted metal into ferrite dust. Let's do that. Okay, it's going to take a while, so let's just keep that running. Anyway, those are sacrificial upgrades, every one of these, because we need that cadmium for later on. Now, at this point, I have 250 cadmium. That's what you want to keep. You don't need any more than that. 250 is what you want. However, you can always use more if you need it. Like if you can turn it into chromatic metal if you want to. Again, and also you can do this as well if you need to. Just keep those if you want. Just make sure you get 250 of the cadmium. We need to keep 250. That's what we need. It's a requirement. There we go. There we go. All right, we're all good. And there we are. There we are. Oh, looks like we got a whole bunch of ferrite, magnetized ferrite dust. We got that. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got that from our shoddy, our scatter blaster. Anyway, so that's what you want to do. If you have any leftover money, always beneficial to get your regular technology upgrades. So this will give you anything else. So let's do 1 million. We'll do 10 of them. That will give you... Look at all this stuff we're going to get. We got like a scanner upgrade. We got a life support or a hazard protection upgrade. I'll take that. We got a hyperdrive. It'll give you random stuff that's not weapons, basically. Anything that's not a weapon, you will get from the random quote-unquote technology package. So we got 2. Look at that. We have 2 freaking ones here. And they're both warp efficiency. Well, that's great. No distance on it. That's appreciated. We got that one here. We got a jetpack upgrade. Yeah, look at all this stuff we got. We're good. So there you go. And again, you can, if you want to, just destroy them. Remember, at the bottom of this list, it says dismantle, and right below that in small print, it says 40 chromatic metal, 1 wire and loom. That is what you're going to get if you destroy it. If you break it, that is what you're going to get from it. So it is a beneficial technique to buy an upgrade for cheap or get a random upgrade. And if you don't like it, don't worry about like selling it. You can install it, and because sometimes the materials that it gives you are more worth it than the actual price of selling it. So I always highly recommend doing that if you can. So we are good on all of that. Lights out. Oh yeah, we need our reward for this. So we got our hyperdrive. We have a hyperdrive now. Oh, microprocessor. We're gonna need to make that, because they don't sell any microprocessors. I don't know if you noticed in the space station terminal. They don't sell microprocessors in the expedition. They want you to make it. So we're going to be making a lot of stuff here. So, yeah, we're going to be making a lot of that. We need chromatic metal for that. So we're going to be doing a lot of work. A lot of work, but that's going to be for next episode. So hopefully you guys liked the episode. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one.